What's good, everybody? Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. Before we get started, let me know if y'all can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat and let me know if y'all can hear me, y'all. Please let me know. Y'all know I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. I've been trying to fix this computer. If y'all can hear me, and I'm getting nervous because I don't see no ones in the chat. Lord have mercy. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, I see some ones. Thank y'all so much. What's good, everybody? Thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. We are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 9. And the name of the episode is called Blame It on the Henny. Okay? Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late this weekend. It was a lot going on this weekend. And then I don't think that I even watched Atlanta Sunday night. I think I ended up watching it Monday. So that's the reason why I'm late. And I had a lot going on yesterday. And I had a lot going on today. But I was like, listen, if I don't do the review today, I just ain't gonna do it. Okay? But the episode was good. You know what I'm saying? My girl, Angela is really bringing it. Angela is really bringing it. Before we get started, I want to let y'all know right now. This live, if you sensitive, leave. Okay? We talking about kids. I'm talking about kids this episode. And I'm just letting y'all know. Because we gotta talk about them. Because they're a part of the show. We see them and we gotta talk about the kids. We're not gonna drag the kids. We might, I don't know. Some of y'all might consider it dragging the kids or whatever, but we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about the elephant in the room. Okay? But I thought for the most part that it was a good episode. But before we get started, let's see who here, and then we're gonna review the episode. Okay? Let me see. MNT Style on the budget. What's good? Aries Diva, Miss Lovely T. Candy, what's good, Candy? I love that Abby Candy. The Inform, what's good? Linda Marshall, what's good? Mism01, Douglas Donation, what's good? Macy Marshall, what's good? Thank you so much. Team Angela, yes, Team Angela. Because the thing is, Angela is standing on her own. Angela is standing on her own. She ain't got no friend in Drew. She ain't got no friend in Drew. Because if we're being honest, the only reason why Angela is into it with these girls is because she was trying to help her Chicago sister. And her Chicago sister be leaving her out there to dry. But we're going to talk about it. Shelves, what's good? Dina, what's good? Latoya Wright, what's good? Do you think Harlot is jealous of Shamea? Who is Harlot? Let me know, Latoya. Who is Harlot? She Fancy, what's good? Latoya Wright, what's good? Watching from all 3 devices. I need your number. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Tanya, what's good? Aries Diva 84, Monique, Miss Bella, what's good? True and Blue, what's going on in Atlanta? Ain't nothing going on in Atlanta. Listen, I don't know. I just feel like the girls not owning their stuff. The girls not owning their stuff, and we're not even really getting a good show. Malia Lachelle, what's good? Kia Mia, what's good? Tress Love, what's good? Porsha is nasty work. Yes, she is. Jonette Clark, what's good? Versi, what's good? Amy J. Days, what's good? Jonette. Kia Mia. Deidre, what's good? Magalie Lamar, Veggie Luck, what's good? You got 20 minutes up. Dude, so, and see, I think it's and another thing too, I just don't know what's going on. I guess it's because everybody got DVRs and stuff now, or people say they watch it on Peacock. It's just not much CTV no more. S Lover, what's good? Happy belated birthday, S Lover. Everybody, S Lover birthday was Saturday. Y'all give her everybody tell S Lover happy birthday. Tanisha J, what's good? Summer Sunshine, thanks, what's good? Are we still celebrating Proud Home Records? Oh, I don't know. Kingsley, what's good? Thank y'all so much for putting the ones in the chat because, you know, when I get on here sometime, I don't know whether I'm coming or where I'm going. Because of StreamYard and Google Chrome, and I'm not really, I'm just used to Google Chrome, and I'm not even on Chrome right now. I'm on Firefox, so I have to do everything that I do on Chrome and then try to head over to Firefox, but it still don't let me show stuff the way that I want to do it, okay? But, you know, who cares? We here. We are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 9. And the name of the episode is called Blame It on the Henny. Okay? Now, y'all know I got YouTube TV now, and I don't know how to act. So I'll be watching stuff. I have to put it on DVR. And I don't know what's going on, but when I be DVRing stuff, I think that Andy be trying to get his numbers and stuff up for certain shows. Because when I try to watch What Happens Live, when I went to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Watch What Happens Live was on, and it was Luann and somebody else was over there. And then when I tried to fast forward it, I wasn't even sure if the episode started off. I don't know what they was doing, but we was talking with Cynthia. Okay, so the episode started off with Cynthia. And Cynthia was basically saying that the last night in Nashville, all of the girls went downstairs to the pool except for Angela and Drew. And she ended up going to bed. She went down there, but she ended up going to bed. So she missed when Angela came downstairs to check Porsha. Okay? So all of the women now are back in Atlanta, and Cynthia is meeting up with some of the girls separately to find out what went down. Okay? Now, she met up with Shamea and Kelly. Okay? They said that, you know, that they was all drunk, and Brit was throwing shade that Charles had an outside baby. Okay? He had an outside baby on Angela, and Kelly said that Porsha said that she would smash Charles. It ain't 10 minutes yet, okay? So Angela ended up coming downstairs, and that's when the stuff got started, okay? Now, to me, what Brit said wasn't shade. What Brit said wasn't shade, and Brit, baby, you need to be, Brit, with what you got going on, the last thing you need to be worried about is somebody having babies on their spouses, girl. The way that you done got exposed on this show was one of the worst exposés I've ever seen. And we're gonna get on you in a minute, but if I was embarrassed the way you was embarrassed on this show, I wouldn't even say nothing to nobody. I wouldn't even say nothing to nobody. I wouldn't even say nothing to nobody because I just feel like the way that you got done, ain't you just need to go and hide.
You nasty.
Okay? I just, honestly and truthfully, I just feel like if there was random pictures of me on the internet giving head, I just would be quiet. I would not be talking about nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like that Brit thinks that she's on the winning team with Porsha. She thinks she's on the winning team with Porsha, okay? Angela said that she was hearing voices outside her room, okay? And she heard somebody call her Big Bird, okay? Now, Porsha is saying that she don't remember saying it. She said that she don't remember saying it, but she said, you know, I'm blaming it on the Henny. No, Cynthia said, you blame it on Henny? And she was like, no, I'm not blaming it on the Henny because Henny saved the night because I was going to blow it up. Girl, you wasn't getting ready to blow nothing up. You wasn't getting ready to blow nothing up. From what we saw, when Angela came downstairs, you didn't want no parts of Angela. You didn't want no parts of Angela. What were you getting ready to blow up? I didn't see you getting ready to blow nothing up. You got the running. You ran. You weren't getting ready to blow nothing up. You was running, okay? I feel like, you know, this was a failed opportunity for Cynthia to hold Porsha accountable. Porsha said that, you know, she would never fuck anybody's husband. Porsha, girl, you are now, the last time you was on this show, your ex-husband now, or the man that you are married to right now that you're trying to get a divorce from, was married to another woman on the show. So you fuck people's husbands. And I feel like this was a failed opportunity for Cynthia to hold Porsha accountable and talk about the Porsha assignment of it all. In my opinion. You know what I'm saying? The last time on the show, you was up here, you are married to somebody, one of your castmates' husbands. So do you think that this was something that should have been taken as a joke? Do you think that this was really a joke? Do you think that people should take this as a joke? It's not funny. Was it the Henny that had you having 20 weddings all around the world and saying I do the Simon? That wasn't the Henny then. So I'm trying to understand why we are not holding Porsha accountable and act like she's just not married to some. Cynthia, you're supposed to hold Porsha accountable. That's what we need you on the show for. Because I know for sure Kenya would have held them accountable. Was it the Henny that had you running around saying I do to Simon all over the world? I'm asking the question. Was it the Henny that did that? No, I don't believe so. Okay? Porsha Porsha said that she swears she don't know anything about this woman's husband. But Porsha, this is the second time that you done brought this man's name up. Okay? This is the second time Porsha done brought Charles' name up on this show. And I'm telling y'all right now, when we get to the reunion and Charles addressed Porsha, y'all gonna be saying he a bitch, he doing too much, he in women's business. But how much is Charles supposed to take? How much is Charles supposed to take? Every time you look up, Porsha got Charles' name in her mouth, and if he say something back, he's not allowed to respond because he a man and he in women's business and stuff. Let me know. Is Charles not supposed to say nothing? Is he not supposed to say nothing? Charles don't give me that this is what you want, Porsha. I don't think that this is the one that you want to play with. I don't think it is. And do y'all think that Dennis gonna jump in and try to defend Porsha? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay? So Shamea got back, and when Shamea got back, she texted Angela being fake. Okay? And Angela pretty much told her that she was fake. She was a fake bitch and be blessed. You know what I'm saying? And she sent her a paragraph. And I think that Angela texted her because she felt that's a married woman. She expected Shamea to stand up or check Porsha or call her out or something, but Shamea did nothing. Shamea did nothing. Okay? Now we got Kelly. Kelly throwing a party for is the dog named Shasha? Is the dog named Shasha? I want Kelly. I want to say this, and I want to be honest. I think that Kelly thought that she was throwing a fab event, but it wasn't giving fab. It wasn't giving fab, and I want to call CPS. And I think that we need to call CPS and do a welfare check on the kids. Okay. I think that she thought that she was doing something over the top, but I feel like the dog party, it looks cheap to me. The dog party looked cheap to me. I'm not trying to be funny.
I'm sorry. I have to be honest about it.
It looked sorry. It looks trash. Yeah, you had some decorations and stuff out there, but Lisa Vanderpump would never throw nothing like that for Jiggy. If you would have threw a party like that, rest in peace, Jiggy. Rest in peace, my nigga Jiggy. If you would have threw a party like that and invited Jiggy, Lisa Vanderpump then wouldn't have came. Kathy would have said, Pastor Dina, darling, I want to call CPS because Shasha looked like she got mange, and Shasha got on lashes, Shasha got on colored hair, got colored hair and stuff in her head, and your daughters over there with kicking pulls in their head. Your daughters ain't never dressed. Every time we see them, they in all white. They got kicking pulls in their hair. Their hair ain't never done. They look like they got Jerry curls and you just putting a bow over their head. You know what I'm saying? They have it all back. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. It looked like you taking care more of Shasha than you taking care of them last three kids. Now, we know you about the older girls, some purses, but them other three kids, they just like they daddy. And they're like, you don't do nothing with their hair. You don't comb their hair. You don't do nothing to them. Put a 5 in the chat if you feel me. I'm not trying to be funny. I just feel like we got to call CPS to make sure. I want to make sure that, they bones and stuff are already brittle. But I'm just saying, it do seem like every time we see Kelly on this camera, she getting drunk. The kids don't look like they look after. It's just a lot going on. And it seems like you taking more care of Shasha than you is with them kids. It do. And you haven't paid attention. I can't help but see it. I can't help but look at the files in the chat. I wouldn't lie to you. It looked like you taking care of more of Shasha than you is with them kids. Them kids be looking homely. I want a wellness check. Okay? But Shasha look like she got mange. Shasha, she look like she got mange. She look like, I don't like it. Okay? Brit ended up bringing mimosa there. And Brit not used to nothing. Brit said that the party was top tier. I think that you think that it was top tier, Brit, because it was a dog party. And you thought it was top tier. GGABOR, their hair is their natural hair is beautiful and healthy. I listen. It ain't no shine to the hair. Essence, don't make me break these girls all the way down. You know what I'm trying to say, girl. Don't do me like that. It can still be combed. I can still see some shine to it. or something. I mean, I'm just saying, whatchamacallit hair is colored. Shasha got pink hair in her head, and she got lashes and getting her nails and stuff done. Them other kids ain't got nothing going on. Okay? I'm just being real. Britt, I think that you think that the party is top tier because it was a dog party, but it was not top tier. It was not top tier. It could have been at a different park. It just didn't look. It just didn't look. It just didn't. It just didn't. Y'all don't know what top tier is. You don't know what top tier is. Okay. Britt says that her mother is selling her home. I want to see the receipts of your mama selling the home because Britt, I don't believe nothing you say, and I feel like that when we got home with your mama, and I think that we need mandatory drug testing when we show up on camera from now on. But I want to make sure that your mama sold her house because I feel like that you giving fake. We'll talk about it. But she claimed that her mom is moving in with her. Okay, her sister is coming to help her mama move, and the incident with Kenya brought them closer as a family. And even the other sister, Tiara, checked in. Is what she said. Okay. Next we got Porsha. Okay, Porsha got PJ a dog. Okay, they got PJ a dog. The dog name is Peanut Butter. Okay, we've seen Lauren's daughter. But listen, I feel like that we are. I don't know. I feel like watching these shows and stuff humble you. I remember when Lauren was pregnant with Bailey, and now Bailey is 9 years old. Now Bailey is 9 years old. Can you believe it? Time really flies. I'm surprised that Bailey. It's not. It's just that I just remember it was like yesterday when when Lauren was pregnant, and now Bailey is almost 10 years old. Time really does fly. But Lauren looks good. She's there. So we at Porsha house. It looked like Lauren got some fillers in her face. If I'm being honest, it looked like Lauren got some fillers in her face, and she's starting to look like Porsha with the fillers in her face. You can almost tell that they sisters, but I feel like that Lauren looked more like of the Hosea Williams side of the family, and I feel like that Porsha kind of looked like them, but Mama Diane saved them. Saves her. Diane saved Porsha. Okay, and Mama Diane was there. Mama Diane gonna eat the girls up. She always gonna eat the girls up, and she always gonna eat a large pizza with pepperoni with white linen sheets too. Mama Diane is gonna eat. Thank you for the super chat, Gene. He said the kids are fine. That ain't no fashion show. Thank you for the super chat, Gene. Okay, for you it ain't, but we on TV. For you it ain't. It ain't fine for me. It ain't fine for me. Okay? The kids, all I said is I want to do a wellness check on the kids to make sure that the kids are okay. That's all I'm saying. The kids' hair ain't never done. They always in all white. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no little cute shoes on them, no bows around their ankles, no nothing. No, nothing is going on. The kids always hungry when they on camera. I want a welfare check on the kids. Because Kelly gives me drunk. Every time we see her now, she getting drunk. She give me that she doing anything to pop off on this show, and I want a welfare check on the kids. I do. Thank you for the super chat, Dina the Explorer. She say Porsha's parenting is poor. My God. My God, it is, girl. Gina, we're gonna have to talk in a minute, okay? Ali, thank you for the super chat. She said there's something wrong with Brit family. The teenager doesn't do cam work and be in rap videos. Is everything is normal at home? Oh yes, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Okay. But yeah, Mama Diane is there. She eating the girls up. Okay, I thought that she looked cute. Okay. Now, Porsha tells them what happened in Nashville once Lauren left. Okay, she said that she got bad news about them and Dennis filming with Drew, and she felt betrayed, and she's not friendly with him right now. And she just asked him this one time to choose her and Pilar, and she over there weaponizing that baby. Now I'm asking him this one time to just choose me and Pilar. And I get it, Porsha. You know what I'm saying? And if I was Porsha, I'm just being honest with you, I would be pissed and he wouldn't see my baby for a week or two. You know what I'm saying? But Porsha, Dennis has sat through a lot. He sat through a lot of your foolishness. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. I have watched Porsha speak on it or whatever. And after watching Porsha speak on it, And it's very good. I'm not gonna lie. Porsha speak on it is very. She's doing a very good job over there on her speak on it. Because even now, when she uploaded, I watch it. I haven't even watched all of any interviews yet, but I watch every episode of Porsha speak on it. She's doing a good job over there. But Dennis is not as innocent as he makes himself seem on this show, or as he come off on the show. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like, honestly and truthfully, and y'all gonna probably think that I'm tripping or whatever. I think that Dennis and Porsha got like a pimp hoe relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that Dennis almost gave Porsha away to Simon because he had more money, and she was gonna go over there and get the money and bring it back to him. That's just what I believe. That's just what I believe. They almost got like a pimp hoe relationship. I do believe that. Okay, because he still want her. He still want her. Okay. Porsha told the story, but she didn't really say in front of her mama that she said that she would fuck Charles. She said, I said some stuff about her husband or whatever, but she didn't really say in front of her mama that she said that she would fuck Charles. But I feel like Porsha should have really said what she wanted to say in front of Diane, because Diane know what she raised. Okay, but Porsha was calling the girl Big Bird. I just feel like Porsha reads and stuff are so elementary. I feel like her reads and stuff are so elementary. You like that theory? Okay, well, put a 4 in the chat if you agree. I believe that it's a pimp and hoe relationship. I really do believe it pimps up, hoes down. I do. I really do believe that. Thank you for the super chat, Dina. She said Porsha wants Dennis to be the Peter to her Cynthia. Explain to me what you mean by Peter to Cynthia. What you mean? The star of the show? I see 4s in the chat. Okay. Yeah. I know I'm not. Y'all my people. My people. Her mental capacity is elementary. D is? Oh, yes. They both thought they hit a lick. Yes. They thought that they hit a lick. I do. Okay. Okay. So that's what we got from Porsha. Okay. Now we got to get over here with Shamea. Okay. Shamea, you got a $9 million house. Shamea, I want something else done to your head when you come on camera. I want something else done to your head when you come on camera. I'm tired of seeing Shamea with this look. It's played. I don't got nothing with short hair. I just feel like when Shamea come on this camera, she look like a sad little puppy. I don't. I just need Shamea to do something else with her hair. Okay. Now, Shamea is over there meeting with Shadina. Now, you know Shadina is the woman who carried Shiloh. Okay. And she telling Shadina that, Shiloh is now putting a pacifier in her mouth. Okay, now how old is Shiloh? 5 years old, finally put a pacifier in her mouth. Okay, now the last time we checked, is that really a milestone? I thought that babies come out the womb putting a pacifier in their mouth. I know they can't really hold no Bible till they're a couple of months now, but she's saying that the girl can put a pacifier in her mouth or whatever at 5 years old. So now that means let's go speed up and go have another baby. We didn't see her and her husband talk about the baby. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really see nothing. We just seen her say that he did a lot and he never made her feel like it was nothing on her own. But now it seems like we done move forward and now we going to go and have another baby. Okay? Now all of a sudden it seemed like she just going to go have another baby. Okay? And so we are getting ready to meet the potential surrogate. And her name is Asha. Okay? Baby. They bought Asha in. Now, Shadina is the one who carried Shiloh. Okay? Thank you for the super chat, Jean. She said she looks beautiful. You starting to act like Kanye West. Oh, no, Jean. Thank you very much for the super chat, but don't put that on me. You're not going to put that on me. Okay? Now, Shadina is the one who carried Shiloh. And Shadina and Dr. Jackie owns this surrogacy. I forgot the name of it, surrogate hearts or something like that, or whatever. This is the business that they going into together. So this is the first time, I just believe, in my opinion, I believe that Shamea was the first person that we saw because I didn't know. I think that from my knowledge, did Dr. Jackie help Candy find Shadina? It seems like that Dr. Jackie and Shadina ended up coming up with this business, and Shadina is the one who carried Shiloh. So, in my opinion, it was a fail, right? So, next, we got somebody now that we can come, and this is the first time we're going to see somebody on the show that they don't pick as being surrogate mothers to these babies. And they brought in Asha. And when they brought in Asha, girl,
What you doing? What you doing? What you doing?
No. Absolutely not. I'm not trying to be funny. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you, I don't know what a surrogate mother looks like. I don't know what a surrogate mother looks like. But baby, I wouldn't let Asha hold no motherfucking eggs from my chicken. Okay? Baby, when I tell you it's giving recovery, it's giving losing Isaiah, it's giving rehab, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I promise to God I wouldn't. It's giving Brenda had a baby. It's giving I don't know. We need mandatory drug testing on the show. It's giving losing Isaiah. It's giving crack hole. It's giving I'm recovery. It's giving I can't wait to get my hit. And my thing, Shamea, I'm not trying to be funny. We already got Shiloh. Listen, I'm just telling you, I don't know what a surrogate mother is supposed to look like, but it's not supposed to be that. It's not supposed to be that. This is the first time we've seen somebody from this bit. It's giving recovery. It's giving recovery. I'm sorry. Listen. If put a 6 in the chat if you understand. The girl didn't have on no earrings. It looked like a girl. She looked like the girl from my neighborhood that be walking to the store to get a 40. She like a girl that you could just see in any hood walking down the street to go to the store to go get a 40. She didn't have on no earrings. It was just, listen, this is the first time that we're trying to match people with potential clients on TV. And they brought Asha out there. It looked like that she wanted the check. She was just ready to get a check that she just want the money. Okay? Is she gonna be living in a $9 million house? I feel like we need eyes on her. I feel like we need eyes on her. I don't trust her. Shamea, girl, you are really a gambling girl. You really want to have another baby. And I feel like after Shiloh, that you ought to be careful with. Okay. No, I'm not trying to be funny. I mean, what I'm saying is Dr. Jackie and Shadina could have did something. What I'm telling y'all is we're trying to find surrogate mothers. Right? We trying to get people to come to our business. We got women that'll carry your baby for you. And Asha, for them to put her on this show, she had to be top tier. This has to be the best that they got. This has to be the best that they got. I don't want no girl. I'm not trying to be funny. It's a lot of stuff. Girl, we got all kind of kids going on. Girl, I don't want no kids, girl. Fuck that. No. Thank you for the super chat, Caribbean Gal. She say, I'm on the Smith machine dying. Recovery Centers of America. Wonder, no bike vibes. Thank you for the super chat, Caribbean Gal. Thank you. I knew I wasn't alone and y'all are still with me. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. It's giving losing Isaiah. It's giving recovery, y'all. I'm not trying to be funny. It's giving rehab. You're my disease. It is. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know what a surrogate mother looks like, but it doesn't give me this. When we first saw Shadina, I'm like, oh, okay, I can see that. You know what I'm saying? But Asha? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And don't y'all get to telling me, y'all know how y'all do. Oh, you anti-black, you anti-this, and you anti... No, I'm not, baby. That right there was a piece of, okay? I feel like that Dr. Jackie, from seeing this, Dr. Jackie and Shadina do janky business. There was no way that this woman, Asha didn't even have on no earrings, y'all. Asha didn't even have on no earrings. Asha didn't have on no earrings. They didn't even try to dress the girl up. At least we could have put her in a power suit or something like that so it could look like that she was really about business. She had on the regular sundress from 579 or Rainbow. I'm just being real. Okay? You are upset about them earrings. Girl, you're on TV, Miss Fancy Pants. Am I wrong? You're supposed to have, at least she could have did was put on some earrings. Earrings can really change you. Oh no. Thank you for the super chat, Ali. She said, I just saw Asha on Peacock. I think this surrogate business is shady. I bet you that lady is lowballing the surrogates. Oh, of course. Ali, thank you for the super chat, Ali. I appreciate it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is janky business. Listen, the hell did it for me. Not powerful, boy. You are a mess. Listen, what I'm telling y'all is, I don't know what a surrogate woman is supposed to look like. But it ain't that. I wouldn't let her carry my motherfucking eggs for my chicken. And I damn sure wouldn't be putting a baby with her after I done already had Shiloh. Okay? Shit. Okay? I'm not about to be riding around in no van. Thank you for the super chat, cute content guy. He said, good evening. Where's Gerald? Oh, left dog girl, please stop. And she was praying for the wrong thing. She needed to pray that Jackie listen this time around. Ashley, just take her license away. Jackie, that's it. Jackie, that is. Thank you for the super chat, cutie content guy. I appreciate it. Asha hustling, no, baby. And the dress was dirty. Listen, I'm sorry. The last she could have done was put on a goddamn shirt, boy. Fuck you coming on camera with a vest on for. Who had on the vest? Did she have on the vest? What? At least she said. I said at least Candy dressed her mammy. Riding in the. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm not. Listen, I'm not trying to be funny, but if I'm just telling you, I wouldn't do it, okay? They ended up FaceTiming Gerald. Do you know what I'm saying? Asha said that she was excited and ready and let's get this thing moving. It was given that she already wanted to deposit. You know what I'm saying? It was given that she had already wanted to deposit right then. Like she's trying to hurry up and get the money. She said she ain't got no man. She'll be happy when she... And I know you ain't got no man because ain't no man gonna claim you. But are you sleeping with any man? Are you sleeping with any man? You get what I'm saying? Okay. But she said she ready to get this things moving. Okay. Shadina, I really think that it would have been nice for you and Jackie to be transparent with us and let us know how much you paying. I want to know how much you paying her. I want to know how much. Put a 7 in the chat if you agree. We want to know how much Asha is getting paid. We want to know how much Asha is getting paid. I don't trust Asha's womb. Let me be quiet because I feel like I'm going too far. I'm not trying to go too far, y'all. I'm just saying that's the gamble. Did y'all see Asha? Y'all don't know what it looked like. Y'all don't know what it looked like, baby. I'm from the hood, child. We got our crackheads in the hood and stuff was famous, baby. The crackhead, everybody know the crackheads in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know the crackheads in the hood. Shit, I know what it looked like. I don't trust her womb. I don't trust the girl, please. Shamea, y'all want a baby this bad? I'm telling you, as soon as I saw Asha walk in the room, girl, I was
What
like...
you doing? What you doing? What you doing?
Hell no, it's giving down bad. I think Sandy payment is $60K. Oh, baby, she not, girl. She looked a home mess. Thank you for the super chat, Kim. He said your reviews make up for the season. Boy, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Steph State. She said she mentioned him before filming started. Doing the Amazon Live. She said, I don't know Angela, but I heard her husband is everything. She had her eyes on this man for a while. Wow. A Walmart gift card. Thank you for the super chat, Thief State. I appreciate it. All for a tragedy, heir to the throne. Girl, wait. Asha will get pregnant the natural way. Just open her legs. I don't know. I know someone personally in this $60K. But That ain't enough. 60. Let me hold on. Let me add that up. Let me divide and stuff. Okay. So 60 divided by 9. That's only $6,000. $6,600 a month. Are they paying the fee? Are they gonna be on the diet? Are they gonna be on the diet? Is she gonna pay to make sure that the girl is over there eating and stuff? Because you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be funny or whatever. I know I got people in my family, and I know people will try to take you fast. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Asha, the type of girl, once the baby get implanted in her, I feel like she gonna be hell on wheels. I feel like that she gonna be texting Shamea and stuff early in the morning, saying, "I ain't ate today. I ain't ate today. We hungry. Me and the baby." You know what I'm saying? She gonna be doing shit like that. Texting her early in the morning, asking for something to eat or whatever. Can you feed us? And me and the baby got it. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be hell on wheels. I know how it work. I know how it is. I know how people try to get you. And okay. I'm telling y'all I'm telling you what it's like. I'm telling you the people try to take you fast. People try to. The 100K doesn't include their expenses. She has kids, so she might move in. Who got kids, Lexi Lane? Who got kids? Shadina had kids. Asha ain't got no kids. If she got kids, she don't got them. If she got kids, she don't got custody of them. I can look at her and tell that, baby. CPS got them kids, baby. Who? Q say Asha giving me that she just got out of rehab. Shit. Baby. Thank you for the super chat, Rodney. He said, "Hey, GGABOR girl, they went to the local trap house. I'm gonna leave it alone. Shamea won't see that baby." Ooh. Asha gonna take that money and sell that baby. Okay? Thank you for the super chat, Rodney Divorce. Thank you. Listen, I know I'm not alone. Cause baby, when I looked at I promise y'all I had to pause the TV. Y'all literally had tears coming down my eyes. I said, this is a gambling girl, baby. I know Gerald want a baby, but he don't want one that goddamn bad. Shit. Not with her, but I don't trust that one. But and did you hear the shade that Shadina throw? Y'all not gonna think it's shade, but I thought that it was shade. She said, you know, Asha is perfect on paper. She said that she's perfect on paper. But they gonna have to go through legal, and then they gonna get the transfer done. She perfect on paper. I don't know. I just honestly feel like okay. I don't want to set a girl up, y'all. Shamea, we don't want to see everything, baby. I don't want to see everything, okay? Next, we got Angela. Angela was training. She was working out with Charles, okay? She said Charles is like a drill sergeant. I don't like working out with people. I like working out by myself. You know what I'm saying? A couple of years ago, I had a friend. He got hired at the gym, and he needed people to come in so he can get his hours up so that he can start getting paid to train. And he ended up asking me to come up there. I ended up coming up and playing around with him and let him run me through a workout. When I tell you, I ended up having some back pain, and I still have that back pain every now and then to this day. I don't like working out with people. You know what I'm saying? I just like to do things in my own place and be in my own mind and be by myself or whatever. So, you know, it's just my time to clear my head or whatever. But she ended up telling Charles about Nashville. She told him that she had invited Drew to Porsha's birthday party. He was like, "Why would you do that?" You know? She said that she ended up asking Porsha, "Why did you take that lady's husband?" And Charles asked her, "How do you know she took him?" He said, "Well, you might have been wrong for asking that. They had nothing to do with you." You know, I agree. The thing with Angela, I like you, girl, but you are a gaslighter. And I like you, though, but you're a gaslighter, mama. You do. Okay? She said that when she went to bed and she was upstairs, that she heard the girl saying that Charles was fucking a girl in New York. And then Porsha said that she could fuck Charles. You know what I'm saying? And Charles is real old school, so he's not gonna really give it a lot like the younger dudes would do, whatever. But he said it don't matter. But he did say she can't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, people will tell you anything. And so she said that she confronted Porsha, and Porsha, baby, got I forgot exactly what word she used, but Porsha got the running bitch.
You better get the running, bitch.
Porsha got the running. I don't care what y'all say. Porsha got the running, and she didn't even want to be on camera no more. Porsha got the running because Big Bird was gonna put her foot up that ass. I would have stumped that in her pussy, me. But she got the running, okay. And Angela told Charles that, I'm ready to go to war. I was ready to go to war, and Charles said, "Baby, I want tickets to this front row seat." I know that's right, because Charles already told you to check her. Check her. Okay? Check her. Next, we got to go to Porsha. Thank you for the super chat, Q, the content guy. He said the baby will come out high. Oh, my God. And she already got enough problems with, well, never mind. Y'all thank you for the super chat, Q. I appreciate it. Okay? Next, we got Porsha. Okay? Now, Porsha is getting the au pair for Pilar. And I think I speak for me and all 613 of y'all in the chat when I say, what the fuck does Porsha need with an au pair for Pilar? Is Go Naked Hair selling like that? Is Pampered by Porsha selling like that? Is Dennis the hot dog man selling like that? Where she needs an au pair? All you got is one motherfucking child. And I don't ever see you with her. What the fuck does Porsha need with an au pair for Pilar for? What the fuck does Porsha need with a Pilar? I mean, au pair. I just feel like it's giving janky business over here on this show. Okay? So the au pair is from South Africa. Well, wait, Dennis joined Porsha in a confessional. What's good, Mims? Porsha can't spell au pair. She learned that word from Kenya. Shit, I thought that she learned it from. I'm not be funny with y'all. I ain't know what an au pair was until Stacey got on the show. I ain't know what an au pair was until Stacey got on the show. Au pair is. Oh, Dennis ended up joining Porsha in a confessional. Okay, I like Dennis though. I will say this: I do like Dennis. After seeing him on Porsha speak on it, whatever, he do seem cool. He do seem cool or whatever. I can see what Porsha said. I could see what Porsha seen in him. I wouldn't have had no baby though. I wouldn't have had no baby by him. The au pair is from South Africa. She probably getting a real cheap. Okay. And the au pair is going to live with Porsha. And most of her focus is going to be taking care of Pilar. Again, Porsha, what are you doing that you can't take care of Pilar? Porsha said over there on Speak On It, but Porsha said that Pilar be coming for her. Porsha said that Pilar asked her, and if you put a 7 in the chat if you watched it. Porsha said that Pilar asked her, did she go to college? And she told her, well, no, not really. She said, oh, that's why you Google stuff. That's why every time I ask you something, you got to Google it. And that Pilar probably told her, don't worry, mommy, I'll teach you. So Pilar is over here telling Porsha that she dumb. Now, I wouldn't lie to you. Look at the 7s in the chat. I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you. She said it over there. I said, girl, I would have never said that on no camera, girl. I would have never said that for no followers. Girl, every time you ask your daughter something, girl, every time your daughter asks you something, girl, you got to go on Google and shit. Okay? So we ended up meeting an au pair. Well, I don't know her. Okay? Her name is Phoebe. Okay? Phoebe said that she likes to read and she has 2 au pair friends over here from Georgia. Okay? And Porsha looked like she was shocked that the girl had 2 au pair friends here or whatever, because I feel like that Porsha, the girl be gonna try to hang out with her friends or whatever and not really be looking at the Pilar. But Porsha, you don't look at her neither. Okay? Now, if Porsha was busy with the au pair, okay, that's because Mama Diane got a new young man now. Because you knew it came out that Diane got a new young man now, and he was trying to break into the house over there into the Simon them new house. And check this out. This is what I'm lacking at. I didn't even really notice it. That we wasn't in Porsha's house. We was in Diane's house. This whole time we've been seeing Porsha early in the scenes over there with Lauren and Bailey. And over here now, we not in Porsha's house over there with Simon. We are in Mama's Diane's house. Okay? Because Porsha told her assistant to take Phoebe to Porsha's house. And my thing, Phoebe, don't think you moving into no castle, mama. Because y'all not going to be there long. Y'all not gonna be that long. And how come we ain't say Phoebe over there on Porsha speak on it? I don't never see her in the background. I be seeing people walking around in the background or whatever, but I ain't never seen Phoebe over there in the background over there on the speak on it. But they gonna be up out of their house soon. I feel it. Okay. So she ended up talking to Dennis. You know, she told Dennis that she got the news in Nashville that he was filming with Drew, and how come he didn't tell her? He said that he wasn't filming. He came to a session, and the cameras happened to be there. Okay. He said that Drew is not signed to him anymore out of respect for how Porsha felt, and that he feels like that Porsha scared Drew away. So Porsha scared Drew away, but she wasn't so scared that she ended up accomplishing her goal of getting you to film with her on camera. But now she's scared. But I knew that Drew was scared. That's why Allison was showing up everywhere every time they had a meeting, right? Every time the girls would get together, she would be bringing Allison and stuff with her, whatever, because she was scared that Porsha was gonna pop off. Okay. Porsha said that Dennis told her that Drew tried to fuck him. Okay. And Dennis, I see a lot of you and how you be playing with Porsha and stuff on Speak On It. You told her that. You did. You definitely told Porsha that Drew was trying to fuck you. He said that she interpreted the text incorrectly or whatever, but I don't think that she did. I don't think that she did. Okay. Porsha said that she done with it, and she's trying to show him that they can operate in a peaceful co-parenting relationship, okay? And she called some brother and tried to dap him up, and he said he ain't going out like that. And so in a confessional, she did it again, and he tried to come in for a kiss. You know, I do believe that they gonna end up together again. Again, it's giving me pimps up, hoes down. You know what I'm saying? I think that they gonna end up together. I think that he let her go away with Simon for a little bit because Simon had money, and that's why he was participating in pictures with them and stuff and saying love wins and stuff. That he was, you know, you are brother. You are, you know, or the pimp. You either gonna be the brother or the pimp. You're just giving pimp to me. Thank you for the super chat, Top Chef. He said Porsha fired her au pair because she won't eat her meow. Wow. Wow. And you know, I can believe that with Porsha. I can believe that with Porsha. But yeah, I think that Porsha and Dennis' relationship give me pimp and hoe. They give me pimp and hoe. And Pilar ain't got a chance. Yeah, Pilar, yeah, we need an au pair or somebody over there raising her. Because we don't need Diane raising her, because Diane can't raise no kids. Okay? Next, we got Brit. Brit and her sister are over there helping her mama move. Now, don't Brit's sister kind of remind you of Misha from 702? Remember she was over there on Encore and she got them girls from Cherish together? They were trying to be shady and she was like, my name Misha. That's who her sister gives me. Put a 2 in the chat if you agree. Cherie, whatever her name is, her sister gives me, my name Misha. That's what she gives me. That's what Brit's sister gives. Okay? She said that the family hasn't, you know, really been together since her daddy died. That they haven't really got along since their daddy died. She said that her mom wants to move out because now it's really giving trash. I'm trying to have a heart. Thank you for the super chat, ma'am. She said, looking at Dennis and Simon, Porsha will do anything. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you for the super chat, ma'am. Yes. Yes. Don't forget, Porsha went over there and told Wendy Williams that she had already heard the rumors that Cordell was gay before she got with him. Yes, she did. She went over there and told Wendy that. And she went and asked him about it. That's what she said. Okay. What was I saying? The sister give me Misha. The family hasn't been the same since the dad died. Okay. And I don't know. I feel like that Brit is trying to like make us fall in love with her family or trying to pull it at our heartstrings. But Brit.
I have no interest in this bullshit, and I mean it. Do not come to me with it.
We don't care. I'm not trying to be funny. We don't care if you was a video vixen in high school, your mommy and daddy didn't do no raising with you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really raised you because I know that your mama didn't raise you because you was on you a whore. And you was out here sucking dick on camera. Girl, and we're gonna get to you in a minute. We're gonna get to you in that in a minute. Okay? I feel like that the family is trash. The family is trash. I know that they trash because Sherry told her mama that her mama wanted to move because the mama had been with their daddy since they were 17 years old. And now she wants to hoe. Now she wants to hoe. I could have never told my mama nothing like that. Ever, not even as a joke. I could have never called my mama a hoe, especially on camera. My mama would have said, shut the cameras down. You ain't about to show me up on no camera. Sherry really was trying to show out on this camera. And it was given drugs. It was given she was full. I don't know what it was on. Y'all let me know what y'all thought it was on. But it was given she was full. Her whole behavior was giving me full. And the whole, I want them in counseling. It's giving trash. It's giving trash. No wonder this girl is around here. Girl, okay? Then the mama and Sherry started arguing and the mama had the nerve to say, I just think they need therapy. She had the nerve to say that the man left me, and the girl said, yeah, he died. And my whole thing, as much as Brit like, it's the man, I don't trying to be funny, is the man really dead, or did he just move on? I don't know what's going on with the house. Brit was telling so many lies because she made it seem like that they was living in the house ever since they was kids. And then it made it seem like that the mama said that the daddy didn't even live in the house for a year when they was together, but it was a family home, but everybody could be able to call home. And the other Sherry said that they've been moving around ever since they was little. You know, I was so confused on what was going on. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? I was confused. Have y'all been living here since y'all was kids or not? How is this the family house and y'all ain't even been living here for 10 years? I don't know what's going on. When when people get to talking and they get to tell lies, you just keep and let them talking. I don't know what's going on. And what took me, they had Asha's sister, because the older sister, Tiara, looked like her and Asha is friends. They look like they get high together. They had ended up FaceTiming Asha. And Sherry got on the phone screaming and crying and said, why you cut me out? It ain't fair. It's giving drugs. It's giving drugs. And the mama was trying to we know you love us. We know you love us. We know I'm so embarrassed, y'all. They trying to force it on us, and I don't like it. Thank you for the super chat, Sheila J. She said, Gabor HOA reviews are everything. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Get the hood rat bitch out of here. Get them up out of here. The older sister look unbothered. Girl, don't call me on no FaceTime in front of these cameras and stuff. Very emotionally volatile. It was crazy. It was a lot. It was a lot. Britt, I'm not trying to be funny. I feel sorry that your daddy died, but we don't care. We don't care. We don't even know you like that. All we know is that Kimora is not here anymore, and we don't even know you like that. We don't even know you like that, but we're going to get to the parenting in a minute, okay? You hold tight, okay? So next, Cynthia is having the Cynthia Bailey Q, okay? Mal is there. We ain't seen Mal in a we ain't seen Cynthia in a couple of years. Well, they went on pause, so we ain't really seen it, okay? She ended up having a prophet, Dr. Natasha Leith there. Natasha gave me phony. I believe that Brit and Cynthia probably downloaded her on what to say before the other girls got there. That's why Brit was there first. I do believe so, okay? Angela came in looking good, baby. Angela came in looking good. Now, Porsha ended up coming in. Angela said that she wasn't giving Porsha anything, but when Porsha came in, she kind of spoke a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Angela, if you're not gonna give her nothing, don't speak at all. If you're not gonna give her nothing, don't speak at all. Just look at her when she come in. When she came in and spoke to you, you wasn't supposed to speak back. You wasn't supposed to speak back. Thank you for the super chat, Top Chef. He said, Gabor, check your DM. I sent a timeline of Brit lives. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Okay. Now, Drew ended up coming in. Okay. Drew ended back up. I think that Angela became friends with Drew or was Team Drew because they both from Chicago, but she not no good backup. Okay. So the stuff got started because Angela says she's in need of a good vibe. I don't know what Brit issue is with Angela. I don't know what her issue is with Angela because Angela hadn't really done nothing to you. And you seem to be, this is why it explains to me why you and Porsha have became cool, because you have seemed to take on Porsha's issue with Angela. So Brit said, you know, well, you receive what you give. And Brit said, girl, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? Angela said, let's talk about it because your energy, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really feeling your energy right now. And so Brit said, I think that the prophet might have been spot on. But yeah, it was spot on because you told her what to say. You told her what to say when it came to me. You know what I'm saying? I would have told Natasha, no, baby, you can go and read Cynthia and male horoscopes or whatever you in here trying to pick up. You ain't got to read nothing from me. I don't need you to read nothing from me. You don't read nothing from me. Okay? And so Angela say, you got something that you want to say? And Britt say, do you not understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? It's giving fake. It's not hidden the way that you think it's hidden, Britt. I think that you having moments and it's not even hidden. You didn't even say it the way Chris Tucker said it. Okay? So Angela said, calm down. That big ass mouth, I ought to be able to read the words that are coming out of your mouth. Okay? And so Britt said, it sounds like you need to use your mouth more often. And Angela said, I do. Not like yours, though, with the stretch marks around it. And Britt got out of her seat and said, show me. Britt, you are aggressive. This is not the show for you. Britt got out of her seat.
You got out your goddamn seat!
You don't get up out your seat. What are you getting out your seat for? Because somebody said you had stretch marks on the side of your mouth and you got out of your seat? You already threatening with guns. If somebody's saying something to you, you need to be sitting down. Britt is aggressive. Britt is very aggressive. You don't need to be getting up out your seat. But Angela, it was Angela delivered it flawless. Flawless. And she wasn't scared either. She wasn't rattled. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't scared. She wasn't she wasn't, okay? And then Angela continued to say, girl, you got mouths on your mouth. Bitch, you got mouths on your mouth. You got mouths on your mouth, bitch. Okay? And she said, girl, I'm married. I'm married. Britt, you are a whore. You are a whore.
nasty.
You got mouths on your mouth. You are a whore.
You are a whore.
You are a whore.
You're a whore. You done slept with everybody. They don't want you.
You're a whore. You're a whore. You're a whore. I'm married. You're a whore. And you are a whore. You are a whore. And everybody's looking around like, whore? Who is a whore? She's a whore. She's a whore. Okay? Brit said maybe you should be a whore in the bedroom so you can keep your man. But see, this is the thing, Brit. She still has her man. But maybe you need to stop being a whore in the bedroom. It wouldn't be pictures of you out on the internet sucking random niggas' dicks. You out here sucking random niggas' dicks. There is photos of you online sucking random niggas' dicks. Sucking dicks is not even your husband's. Sucking dicks is not even your husband. And the sad part about it, girl, they say it was young Berg dick, and so you online sucking a little dick. They got pictures of you online sucking a little dick. How shameful. What a shame. And you are a whore because, and I could tell you wasn't raised, because no matter what you say, there is no way, and I'm not saying you a whore because you suck dick. I'm saying you a whore because you had let somebody take a picture of you, or you was caught on camera sucking dick. You was caught on camera sucking dick. There's proof of it. There's proof of you sucking somebody's dick on camera, girl. Are you serious? Are you serious? There would never be that's somebody that's being dragged up. There's somebody being dragged up. I don't care who it is. There's no way. Somebody should have been, y'all know them angels that be the angel on the devil over on the side of you? Somebody on the side of you should have been telling you.
Are you a black woman gonna do this in front of a camera? You are not. You are not.
You are not gonna do this in front of a camera. You are not gonna do this in front of a camera. Are you serious? And you sitting up here talking about what somebody ought to be doing in the bedroom with their husband, and there are pictures of you online sucking dicks, girl. That's crazy to me. You need to keep your mouth shut, because I will eat you up every time. I would have. Okay? And so Drew ended up running away. She said, I can't be over there. I got to protect my peace. Angela is literally into it with Porsha and Britt because of you. Angela is literally into it with these girls because she was defending you and invited you on the trip. Okay? So Britt says that Angela's husband hasn't acknowledged that he has been with her since in the last 10 years. And Angela said the world knows. And so she said, well, does the world know about the baby? And Kelly had the nerve to say, who is the baby? Who is the baby? And she said, girl, if you're coming for my husband and a baby girl, you better be coming with receipts. It ain't no receipts. She said that Wendy misunderstood what she was saying. But the thing is, though, I feel like people want to believe that Charles had a baby on her because that's what they want to believe. But Kelly, you giving me a drunk. Kelly, you are really giving real messy. Kelly, you is giving me the two team Porsha and Britt. No matter what you doing and what you saying, you giving real fake and phony. You giving real fake and phony, okay? So then Cynthia tried to get the girls together. Drew gonna come and ask Angela, is she okay? Why you ain't do nothing when the fat bitch jumped on me? What you mean am I okay? I done already fought and slaughtered this bitch, and now you come and asking me am I okay? You didn't care when I was over there getting jumped. You didn't care when I was over here getting jumped. You didn't know what happened, miss. I'm protecting my peace. You just didn't want Porsha to jump on you. Thank you for the super chat, True and Blue. She said Kelly ain't no help to nobody. Now she ain't. Okay? So Cynthia ended up playing the Juneteenth game. Okay? Cynthia ended up calling Porsha and Angela into a room outside the group. Angela said that she invited Drew on the trip because, you know, she knew why she invited her on the trip. She said that she felt attacked. Now, this is what Porsha do. Porsha always, you got to watch Porsha because she plays this game. And I think that people let her get away. She real slick. She real slick. She said that, you know, when she was outside, that she didn't say that she would fuck her husband. She said that she didn't say that. Girl, you definitely said it. You definitely said it. Kelly said that you said it. She said, I basically was saying, why is Angela always bringing up her husband to her? Girl, she didn't bring up her husband to you. You're the one who was talking about Charles and she asked you what you needed to say about it. You're the one, maybe they're not showing it. I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt because you lie. But what I'm telling you is, from what we've seen on this show, you keep on bringing up Charles. And when Charles confront you, he going to be a bitch. And he going to be in women's business. But you keep on bringing up Charles. I've never seen her say anything about Charles to you unless you brought up Charles' name. You're lying. You always lie. And this is what Porsha does. When has Angela, y'all let me know, when has Angela brought up Charles to Porsha outside the times that she talked about him? The only times we've seen her asking you about him is when you brought up, you said that you knew something about Charles. And that's why she was bringing him up to you. You're lying. Okay? Angela said you was the one who said that you would fuck Charles. She said, I didn't. And she said, I'm not that person. You are that person. You are literally getting a divorce from your ex-cast member's husband. You are that person. You are that person. Okay? So she got in the confessional and she said it was a stupid comment and that she was sorry. She shouldn't have said it. Maybe she should have said it. She was kikiing with her friends and she didn't know that Dumbo was supposed to hear it. But Dumbo had you running, though. Dumbo had you running, though. It's getting weird. Thank you for the super chat, Mims. He say Brit reminds me of the girls who worked at the clubs you find near airports. The girls who think $40 on a nightstand is a retirement plan. My God. Thank you for the super chat, Mims. I appreciate it. Okay. And so Angela ended up apologizing. I didn't know what Angela was apologizing for, honestly, because I don't remember her saying anything about her husband. I just remember Angela asking her girl, why did you take that girl's husband? That's not me talking about your husband. She apologized and Porsha didn't apologize. Porsha has a hard time saying, I apologize. So all Porsha said was ditto. If you was offended, that wasn't my intention. It absolutely was your intention. And she said that she wanted to move forward, and they hugged. I didn't like that, Angela. But I guess in the show, y'all got to move on. Okay? Next, Shamea came down. And if you're sensitive, I think that you might want to leave. If you're sensitive, I think you might want to leave right now. Shamea was looking for a moment. Okay? Shamea wanted to. Angela didn't even know what Shamea was wanting to meet with her for. Okay? And Shamea, I feel like Shamea, because you was down there at the pool, you had a lot to say about Charles too. You had a lot to say about Charles too. And Shamea, if I was you, I would be quiet when it came to somebody's husband. After what I would be quiet when it comes to somebody's husband. Because I'm telling you right now, the way you like to sit up here and play an Angela face, girl, if I didn't tell you that you got with Gerald, girl, and
had 2 motherfucking children, and one of them is a goddamn animal running around looking crazy as a motherfucker.
I would have cussed you clean out. And the thing is, you keep on playing in Angela's face, Shamea. You keep on playing in Angela's face, and I would have backed you all the way up off me because you came over there with Angela and you wanted to play in her face. You wanted to play in her face, and I would have got you up off me. I would have got you up off me. Thank you, Nerline Cadet, for the super chat. Your Abby is beautiful. She said, I've never seen a woman so proud to weaponize her cat as much as Porsha. Thank you for the super chat, Nerline. I appreciate it. Okay? She said that I was looking to you as a married woman to check Porsha. And she said, that's not my fight. I like to kiki, but would you be kikiing if somebody was talking about people's children? Would you be kikiing then? See, you don't want to hold Porsha accountable for nothing. Because it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Because Porsha is literally sitting up here married with, Porsha is trying to get a divorce from her ex-co-worker's husband. Ex-husband. And you don't want to hold her accountable. But I laughed at everything. It's healing. You wasn't laughing when you was over there FaceTiming with Gerald when Shiloh had an ear infection, was you? Was you laughing when you was in the back of the Sprinter last week trying to make us cry? When you said the man slapped you out your Louis Vuittons? You wasn't laughing then, so you don't laugh at everything. But it wasn't your husband, so you thought that it was funny. And you was down there. You should have told Porsha, girl, I don't think that you, even if you would have told Porsha being with your history on the show, I think that you need to lay off of playing with people's husbands. Even if you would have said that. But you didn't. But you didn't. And you fake, you phony, and you fraud, and you still got over there at the Juneteenth celebration trying to sing. You still got over there at the Juneteenth celebration trying to sing. And so they ended up agreeing to disagree. Angela wasn't buying it. You know what I'm saying? And that was the end of the episode. That was the end of the episode. I thought that the episode was all right. Trying to get a divorce, tell her hush. Bravo did not prepare Shamea Morton for full-time Housewives. Y'all forget Angela and Porsha about husband stealing first. Y'all forget Angela asked Porsha about the husband stealing first. Fake, phony, fraud, and tacky. Right, Shamea won't do it. She played matchmaker hooking them. It's never fun when the rabbit got the gun right. Porsha, a whole horse calling Angela a big bird. Oh. And that joke about her uncle. Oh, Shamea. What was Shamea wearing? I have no idea. And then she gonna put the grill in. Smile for me, daddy. She want us to laugh when people talk about her kids. Wrong is wrong. Phaedra said that she has a reputation of sleeping with married men. Who has a reputation? Oh, Shamea. Shamea never hold Porsha accountable. A housewife with no house. How dreadful equals Porsha. Oh, would Shamea laugh if Porsha said that she sleep with her husband? No, she wouldn't be laughing. No, she wouldn't be laughing. Angela just did an interview explaining Wendy. I seen that she was over there with the girl that was over on lip service with Angela Yee. Shamea is desperate. She wasn't mad at Marlo when she said that she would push on Shamina's husband. Marlo said that? The same ex-husband that Shamea hooked Porsha up with. Did she hook them up together? Shamea can't dress at all. Yeah, she can't dress at all. Shamea is tired and threw her outfits on the show as costumes in 1990s. Porsha is a big brain, is a bird brain with mind control over Shamea. Shamea would be crying if Porsha said that. If Angela forgave Porsha, what's she holding Shamea accountable for? If she forgave Porsha, what's she holding? She just saying that I think that you. She called her a fake bitch in the text messages. That's what she said. She was a fake bitch, and she's a lapdog. I think both Shamea and Porsha have slept with married men. Shamea is not innocent. I don't think she is. She is desperate. Shamea is so for Shamea and Gerald with them. Oh, now Shanice. Shamea has always been whack. Beautiful, but whack. Hold the beautiful. All these women are unlikable, although the show is good. And then we seen Kelly, baby Kelly. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. These last couple of episodes, Kelly has been drinking like Karen Huger. These last couple of episodes, Kelly been over there drinking like Karen Huger this season. It's weird that Kelly or Shamea talked about how anybody dresses. Kelly got a little Kim mask, and Shamea can't dress to save her life. No, she don't. No, she can't. No, she can't. Kelly is. I'm telling y'all, these last couple of episodes, ever since we seen Kelly, she been drunk. She been drunk these last couple of episodes. That's why we need a welfare check over there for the kids. That's why we need a welfare check over there with the kids over there, because it seems like Shasha is getting taken care of more than the kids around now. Kelly needs to go to therapy. She's scared that nigga gonna pull up on her. I've noticed Kelly drinking problems since day one. I had noticed it because when it was time for Kelly, remember when Kelly had ended up meeting with Porsha one-on-one, she said, I'm not drinking. And when her and Porsha squashed the beef, she ended up having a drink because she didn't know if she was gonna have to fight over there with Porsha or not. You know, the girls, Porsha got a reputation. And like Nene said, you know what I'm saying? What Nene said? I'm sitting on ready. So the girls are literally showing up filming, sitting on ready. That's why Drew running around there scared. That's why Drew running around there scared and bringing her big sister. I forgot her sister name, but that's why she bringing her over there. Shamea, Phaedra said that Shamea was at the Four Seasons screwing. She did. But we don't. But I don't believe everything Phaedra say though, Mims. Kelly been naked and drunk. Gabor, the kids have your nerves rattled. I just pay attention to the kids. And Phaedra bit about to add nothing but smirks. Is Porsha going to push up on Ralph? Shamea, Candy, and Todd. Y'all believe that? And Phaedra not about to add nothing but smirks. Kelly eldest daughter looks just like her. Her oldest dude, I bet Kelly's fake bougie boozing lifestyle is the reason why her husband left. Kelly is a trip. She's a drunk. Why everybody scared of Porsha? I don't think that they scared of Porsha. I don't think that people are scared of Porsha, but I think that people, when you come on a reality show, I think that for some people, they don't want to have to fight on TV. And, the clip just keep rolling and rolling all the time. You know what I'm saying? So people don't really want to fight on TV and have Bravo having this clip of them at their worst moment and keep on replaying it and replaying it and replaying it. I don't think that nobody's scared of it. They just don't want to be on camera fighting, looking like some alley cat. Angela been a bigger lapdog for Drew, and Drew isn't even doing anything for her. Now, Kwame, stop. Kwame. Because Porsha known for beating mamas. CGR, who is Porsha B? Let me know. Because when we, this is what I keep on saying. When we talk about somebody whooping somebody's ass and we talking about ass whoopers, we haven't seen that with Porsha. I saw Porsha grab Kenya's hair and they fall to the ground. So if you want to, that wasn't no ass whooping. She grabbed her hair. She didn't punch her. She didn't slap her. She grabbed her hair. They fell to the ground and she was the one that was started screaming and crying. Kenya did not cry. Kenya said she ought to be fired. She's out of it. She ought to be gone. She should be fired. And Kenya walked off. Porsha was crying. Porsha had to be carried off the set. Okay? When Porsha got into it with Cynthia. But I mean, if y'all want to say that was winning the fight, Porsha pulling Kenya's hair, that was winning the fight, or that she dragged Porsha, she didn't drag her. She pulled her hair and they fell to the ground. She did not drag her. Okay? Right, Erica Washington. I have embarrassed myself. I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just let that wretched hope bring me there. Okay? When she got into it with Cynthia. Cynthia, if we had to say there was a winner of the fight, Cynthia won. Cynthia was kicking for her life. Cynthia was kicking for her life. Porsha didn't get it. Porsha didn't even hit Cynthia. So if that was Porsha, and if we had to judge Porsha and Cynthia, Cynthia would have won that fight. And these are y'all's rules. Porsha didn't do nothing but stand up, and Cynthia was kicking for her life. So if that was a fight, Cynthia won it. And we didn't even see her fighting Jamie. So I don't understand how Porsha has become this ass whooper that y'all want to see. Because I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. And if you ask me, I think that Porsha only tries certain girls. Because all of a sudden, when it was time for her when Candy told her piggyback your ass up, all of a sudden the anger management is working. Right? When she put that fan in Marlo's face and Marlo grabbed that fan out her hand, she stood up and Marlo didn't even budge. But the anger management is working now with certain girls. Please. She's losing everything, businesses and everything, and now she want to make me lose mine. Cynthia was kicking like a roach on her back. Yes, she was. Porsha tried to intimidate Cynthia by hovering over her, and Cynthia karate kicked her. Yes. Baby Cynthia kicked her and flung her hair. Porsha wouldn't have tried Cynthia if Mal was there. That's why she ain't been trying Drew. That's why she ain't been trying Drew. Because you let her, she said that's why she said that Drew had all that audacity, because she looked around and seen Drew's sister. She looked around and seen Drew's sister. Because she knew that Drew wouldn't be talking to her like that if Drew, because she got the girls kind of scared of her. She beat Jamie in the alley. They had her recording saying she disrespectful as fuck. Chelsea B, but we don't know that she beat her up in that alley. We don't know that she beat her up in the alley. I didn't hear Jamie scream saying, "Get her off me, stop." Chelsea B, I'm not trying to go against you, baby. I'm not trying to go against you, baby. I'm just saying we didn't see that. We didn't see her beat up. We didn't see that. What I'm telling y'all is, I didn't see her beat up. I didn't see her beat up the girl in no alley. We didn't see it. It was dark. Anger management or desperately seeking a Bravo check. She wanted to fight Dennis' mom. Didn't she throw a play? We would have never talked again. My mama? My mama? My mother? And as far as my mother is concerned, you over here trying to talk about my mom. You over here trying to fight my mama. Porsha wants to put her hands on people who are off guard. She's not coming to anybody who's ready to fight. She's not. She was trying to beat Dennis' mom. There's always a sister who will F you up. Britt better be a one-season wonder. Britt, I don't really understand. Truthfully, I'm not trying to be funny. Britt does not seem Bravo material. And Porsha said that she's the only, on her speak on it, she said that she's the oldest person on this show outside of Cynthia. She's the oldest cast member on the show. So she confirmed that Angela is younger than her. I just don't think that Britt is a good addition to the show. I don't think that she fits in. I think that you got to be more, it'll be different if she owned her past. But I just don't think that Britt is a good fit for this show. I think that she's aggressive. I just don't even see how they hired her, honestly and truthfully. I honestly don't see how she made the cut. And I'm being real with you. I just don't see how she made the cut. I don't. Drew the face. I think her sister would have went to work for the family money. Mattress Edie was a waste. One and done. I don't know though, because Bravo probably feel like that since the people don't like her. Bravo like to play games, and they probably feel like since the people don't like Britt, that means bring her back. Thank you for the super chat, The Truth. She said, what the heck is going on with Porsha? Didn't she admit in her book that she had to be sent to a special school? Is Porsha special needs? Did she say that in the book? The Truth? I don't remember. She's horrible. She was saying you better have your insurance paid up when it comes to Porsha. Drew's sister has been a manager for years. Britt's going to be on the show for a couple of seasons because of Kenya. If her reps are smart, they negotiated because of what Kenya did. I'm afraid that may be true, Johnny's Angel. I'm afraid that might be true. Can we just be honest? After this episode, I do not want Britt back. The scene where her and her family was giving great value. Candy's family. I wouldn't. Feel good. Thank you for the super chat. He said Britt and Kelly are not ready are not Bravo ready at all. Really, Kelly? Only ass whooping was Monique and Candace or HLP. Was that an ass whooping? Yeah. Oh, Candace. I don't know. I don't, Kevin, was it an ass whooping? Monique was slapping Candace. Monique was, I guess that's the most that we've ever seen on Bravo. A fight. That's the most that we've ever seen on Bravo. I can't really see Bravo airing anything worse than what Candace and Monique had going on over there. In my opinion, I just can't see them. I feel like if Candace would have been laying blows back, they wouldn't have showed it. But I guarantee you, if Candace had if Monique would have done that to the right girl, they wouldn't have aired that scene. If she would have pulled on the right wig, they wouldn't have aired that scene. And listen. Pillow talk was way worse. Yes, pillow talk was way worse. Well, but the girls with the girls that hold the peaches didn't get to fight in that pillow talk because Candy was about to get toe up. Candy was about to get toe up. The way Mel pushed Todd all over there, Candy wasn't gonna do nothing. Candy wasn't getting ready to do nothing. But y'all, that was the episode. I don't really care about Britt family or what Britt got going on. I think that Porsha is not. I just don't like that Porsha is. This is why. Listen, the show is not going to be good unless the women can stand in their stuff. And if Porsha cannot admit to what she was saying out there, there is no reason why Porsha should have been running from that pool talking about, "Oh, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to be on camera." You know what I'm saying? If she's not going to be able to admit it, that takes away from the show and us having a good show. Thank you for the super chat, ma'am. She said, "What does Brit's man do besides sex parties?" My God. What's good, Diva? She say, "I'm telling you now, I will fuck Candy." Yes, she did, Mal Bailey. Yes, she did. I will beat her motherfucking ass. I'm telling you now. I say, girl, Candy was about to get her ass whooped. I really believe that Candy was about to get her ass whooped. Princess Francois say, "Are you still reviewing Love Hotel?" Princess Francois, did I ever start it? Look, I'm halfway through the first episode of Bravo's Love Hotel, but I don't think that I just feel like the girls over there for a check. I feel like them girls over there for a check. But y'all, that was the episode. Mal was ready. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. I tried to watch that mess last night. Yeah, it's hard for me to try to get into. It's hard for me to try to get into because I feel like there's no way that y'all got these 4 women, and you know what I'm saying? I just say it should have been a better selection of men. It should have been a better selection of men. And Giselle just there for a check at this point. Thank you for the super chat, Alice. She said, "Are you going to review the Met Gala looks? You see, Garcelle didn't walk the carpet contrary to what her stance was saying." What was she going to walk the red carpet to do? What was she going to walk the red carpet? What was Garcelle going to be? What was they going to invite her for? But I saw some of the looks last night. Yeah, I probably review the looks. But nobody really was horrible. Oh no, the worst look of the night was Amelia, whatever Lisa Rinna's daughter name was. That was the worst look of the night that I saw. That was the worst look of the night that I saw. But yeah, that was. These dating shows are a joke. Future looked the best. Yeah, he did. And DJ Envy made it seem like that he was gonna be. She was raggedy. DJ Envy made it seem like Future was gonna really do something. Doechii, y'all like Doechii? Who? I thought that one of my tops though that I could think of the top of my head was Demi Moore. I like what Demi Moore had on. I liked what did y'all see Riley? I like what Demi Moore had on. I love what Lauryn Hill had on. Let me think. I thought that Janelle Monáe outfit was nice. I love one of Coleman's outfits. If I'm being honest, do I gotta say I like Rihanna's because she was pregnant? I didn't like Rihanna's. I didn't like Nicki Minaj's. Nicki Minaj's pimp stripes didn't even match each other. I thought that the girl from Queen and Slim looked beautiful. I can't think of her name right now, but the girl from Queen and Slim, she looked really nice. I'm trying to think that's the man. I thought that Franklin, the one who used to go with Franklin Saint, I can't think of his real name right. Damson Idris, the one that used to go with Lori Harvey. I thought that he looked nice in his outfit. Damson Idris, Franklin Saint Franklin from Snowfall. I thought that he looked nice. And who's the other man that I saw? I thought that Zendaya looked nice. I liked that how Zendaya and Issa Rae, their outfits looked nice, and I liked that they had on heels with their outfit. And I thought that Coco Jones' outfit was nice. Who is another man that I thought that looked nice? I really like. I couldn't really tell that Pharrell's jacket was like crushed up pearls. It didn't show on camera. We couldn't see it. Probably in person, it showed different. But I thought that it was nice. I mean, I thought that it didn't really show on camera from what we saw. Thank you for the super chat, Chanelica. He said, Whoopi looks so good. Oprah told Fanny not to bother her. Thank you for the super chat, Chanelica. You are live. Cardi never wears pants. What did I see Cardi? I saw Cardi. But I don't remember her. I thought that was a big jacket that she had on. Okay. Mindy did look nice. Let me see. Priyanka looked nice. It was a black. Okay, it's a model named Alton. Did y'all see Alton? He had on like this silver vest. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Thank you for the super chat, Miss Cargill. She said, I agree. The kids have to look presentable. Yeah, they do. Thank you for the super chat. Let me see. It was a guy. He's a model. Y'all probably don't know his name. Not that y'all not cultured. Let me see. I thought that he was one of the best looking males too. I thought that Tyson Beckford didn't even look like he tried. But I couldn't wait for the Met Gala because I had watched the Vogue special that they did about the Met Gala. Let me see if I can find them. He had on like this silver let me see. But I don't think that a lot of people saw him because he was one of the first people to come on the carpet. Let's see. Damn. If I can find it. Okay. Here it is. I gotta be able to find it off of Instagram. Okay, here's a picture of him. I didn't like Miley Cyrus' outfit. Oh shit, I can't even show it on Firefox. And did y'all see Halle Berry? Halle Berry was baby. Halle Berry off the chain, ain't she? I won't be able to show it. Hold on, let's see. Halle Berry off the chain. No. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, let's see. The guy with the eye patch on and the silver, I thought that he looked really, really nice. He's a model. But I thought that he looked really, really nice. But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I appreciate the love and support, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.